Last week. Hey, Darth. Hope you're doing well. So anyway, last week, with the help of the Inspector Agent Hildebrand, we went to Ul'dah and stopped some thievery happening and cheating at the Great Colosseum. Following which, we were able to stop a plot to turn the entire city of Ul'dah into zombies. And then we fought Greg again. This terrifies me. And then we watched Hildebrand fly high into the sky on a sword. Not a hero of light, but a gentleman of light. I'll let you enjoy the song a little longer, Darth. I hope you're doing well. Today, Sid found a hole. Oh, no. We don't come here yet. We need to go to Ralgar's Reach. That's right. I'm too early. So did you enjoy All In? I'm well as can be, given some recent news items. Yeah, it's been a rough week. Relina, thank the gods you're here. We need your help. I guess you haven't heard. We've set up Operations Ralgar's Reach while we look for Omega. It's been dedicated slow, I'm sorry to say. But we still haven't seen the blasting thing since a black spear during the Battle of Shinryu. Which is not to say we haven't made any progress. We know that Shinryu ended up in the Imperial hands, and it was shackled with some very distinctive looking bindings when they found it. Obviously, only you know what could have been done something like that, and the fact that restraints were still functioning suggests that it didn't shut down when the chief instructed it to her either. Anyway, we were getting close to identifying Omega's whereabouts when we encountered what you might call a problem. It would be best if you come to the workshop and solve for yourself. Hey, alright. I'm glad you enjoyed most of it. I actually was weighing up joining you guys, but I decided against it. My own issues with AEW might have just been a damper. And anyway, the previous day I had watched NXT and 3 pay-per-views. I was a little wrestled out. I was doing a Bray binge For obvious reasons. That news hit so hard on Friday. Oh god, did it hit hard. Especially as I'm not doing that well to begin with. Surprised? Yeah, so are we. I'm still at the my normal cutscene speed. Your motives were dubious on the first. Another game could have set a server to make any clear. Out of necessity, I have taken part in Omega's activation, but that will be the extent of our cooperation. Passing judgment without due consideration. Open and disparaging colleagues. I very like it, and chiefly of you, Chief. I'll have you know I'm a sensitive new recruit who thrives on encouragement. Then I trust you'll thrive elsewhere when I encourage you to piss off. I will not have him on our roster, Jesse. Never mind anywhere near our work. His employment is to be terminated effectively, immediately. The thing is, Chief, we've already paid him in full. It wasn't exactly a pittance either. 4/5 what you got for was the engagement. Look, whether disagreements you've had in the past, the fact is we could do with this expertise now. Let him earn his keep at the very least. I don't believe this. You claim my wholly justified ventures represent an unsustainable risk to the ironworks, and then pay him a sultan's ransom in advance? Huh. Give me strength. This has been the bit way of it for a while now. On account of which we've had to put the investigation on hold. And I did see that they did do a pretty tribute. Seth did one as well with in a house show, I think. That's the really an answer. As much as I admire your enthusiasm here, you will not get very far without some brains to complement your admirable brawn. Happily, I am blessed with the surfeit of the former. From this moment forth, you shall be my chaperone. With the realm of Savior watching my every move, I couldn't possibly make many mischief, which should surely serve to allay my employer's concern. Forgive me, Verlina. It was not my intent to embroil you in this mess. I didn't even know you were here. Seeing as you are, though, I can't deny that I'd be glad to have you on board. The fact is, we are no close to understanding the true extent of Omega's powers. And even if it were damaged during the encounter with Shinryu, it seems highly doubtful that we'd be able to disable it unaided. If I've got as far as identifying its likely resting place, I, for one, would feel a lot more confident with while surveying an area with you around to deal with any unexpected surprises. I persuade you to lend us a hand once more, old friend. Then it is settled. Chief, we have a problem. The etheric concentration levels of the yawn are soaring. Our readings doubled from one moment to the next. And by the time we went to check them, they doubled again. What? What could it only mean? Evacuate the site. I shall handle this matter personally. Big switch, Relina. I need you with me at the yawn to the south of here. That's where we believe Kid Mega's come to rest. Jesse, hold the fort while I'm gone, and if possible, continue surveillance from a safe distance. Oh, alright, Chief. Watch yourself out there.
Am I to stay in mind the shop too? Ah, no. I'm not letting you out of my sight. But after you fill the room with my actor, I want you to remember something. When you collected your inexplicably free from the Ironworks creed became your creed. That's freedom through technology, in case you've forgotten. Not supremacy. Through elegant... I just skipped that line. I did hear that New Japan put a thing out, and I think I saw some stuff from AEW wrestlers. Which, all I can think of when I heard and saw some of those posts, he surely had the whole world in his hands. And like, he was at only 36. We never got to see Bray's full potential. No one anything bad to say about him? Nothing. Which in this industry is honestly incredible. I also feel sorry for whoever's on the Hall of Fame next year. Because, you might be overshadowed just a little. I was stunned for a second when Cody mentioned Terry winning the... The hole has gained goop. Most likely. Oh, I need to put cutscenes back on as well, so I'll do that when this one's done. What in the seven hells is going on here? A veritable sea of condensed ether. Oh, precious, it's been busy. What villainy is this? In slumber sweet have I lain since mine offerings war with men dead end. Yet I chose not to stir in this abhorrent stench. Have care, mortal, for within this great hall lieth Omega. Long have we known each one another. Our history spanneth eons and stars. Oh gods, what's happening? Chief! Get out of there! Eh? You're not dead. Apparently not. I passed shining through me, as if some sort of illusion. "'Tis one of Omega's creations. Omega's a weapon wrought in a place beyond the reach of the Kai, capable of weaving ether into life. That serpent is yet unfinished, but I doubt not that it would become a corporeal threat ere long." Whatever it is, it's gone. Well, this peculiar thing remains. If it looks like a chocobo and quests like a chocobo, I think it's probably a chocobo. I just checked the headliner for the class of 2006 when Eddie went in was Brett. So unless someone like Cena Orton go in, Bray might be the headliner even if it's John or Randy. I can see that. Nicely done, Nori! I hope you were intending to lose weight, otherwise that's terrifying. But 65 pounds in 2 months is damn! Quack. The way the quiz isn't unlike a chocobo, but only it looks like a stuffed doll to me. It's definitely a chocobo. Trust me on this one. The ones we Lava ride are all about this size, aren't they? Well, I suppose. Alright, let's go with the chocobo for now. Thy mistress' blessing extendeth not unto this creature's soul, then. Very well, as this matter concerneth Omega, I shall speak with it in thy stead. Relina, aren't you going to introduce us to your knowledgeable little dragon friend? Oh, just Midgard Summer. What? The Midgard Summer? Who fought and fell in the Battle of Silvertier Skies? And here I was, content to be traveling the company of just one legend. Without wishing to offend you, hero, the Father of Dragons does have something you do not. That being relevant knowledge. There is much we can learn from him. Little less is known about Omega's origin. It first appeared on records dating back to the Third Astral Era before the Alligator Empire reached its zenith. Instead, the records had but one thing to say. Omega's activation successful. In the centuries that followed, the Elegans enjoyed the rapid technological development. There was no further mention of Omega until its capture of Bahamut. His existence is a mystery among mysteries, a tale among tales. 'Twas always assuming that the Elegans built it, and I had no reason to believe otherwise. But now Midgard Summer tells us not even of our world. Just so, a tale from another star. More than that I will not say. I have spoken with this being, and it telleth of a strange plane beyond this hollow, wherein it did reside from the moment of its creation. For reasons unknown, it was ordered to fight, yet being weak, it chose flight instead, and thus crossed over into our world. Birth of the Height? By who? Why does someone else would it do that? To put his creations to the proof. If you would know more, go forth and look upon the truth with your own eyes.
Wait, you said we should jump in.
You have not to fear from the fall. The hall hath become a portal into Omega's domain. Once there, this shall guide you. Servant of Hydaelyn, fate bindeth me to Omega. If it to be thine intent to pursue it, I shall lend thee my strength.
So you, really could show us around inside the hole, can you? Quack, quack. Would Batista be a big enough name? Because they've been itchy to put him in for a couple of years. Batista is done. I don't think he is because... Oh boy. The party that adopts Choco. We do! Quack! Hey. Well, I doubt any of us imagined things would come to this, but the Father of Dragons has given us assurances. Let us take on an investigation into the yawn. I have already appraised Jessie of our intent and instructed her to have our engineers on standby. Since we have no way of knowing what awaits us in there, I need you to be ready for anything. Are ya? Aye. There I am. Let us begin. I'm honestly surprised they didn't do it last year when they were in Hollywood. But what is this place? What's wrong with us? I can see straight through me. Welcome home, Alpha. Welcome, mortals. I am Omega, and I have awaited your coming. I communicate with you now via one of my monitors. You stand in the rift between dimensions, where a vital experiment is presently in progress. Your participation is appreciated. Please indicate your consent. Experiment? If you want our participation, you'll have to tell us a little more than that. Ah! We're disappearing! Non-participating entities shall be summarily erased. Please indicate your consent. It seems we can't even exist here without Omega's leave. I think it's fairly clear what we have to do, don't you? Chocobo, what should we do? Quack!
thank you for your cooperation. You were previously assigned to the Alpha Group. Or provisionally. Not previously. That would make more sense. Looks like some manner of tower. Or egg. The aim of the experiment is to determine the mightiest being or creation. To the end of the 8-9 candidates have been selected and recreated. They are grouped by dimension, matched by strength, and pitted against one another. That which you identify as a chocobo is Subject Alpha, and you have been assigned to its group. The assignment is tentative, however. Pending an assessment of your fitness to serve as fully fledged test subjects, your combat capability will be evaluated shortly. Combat capabilities? You mean you want us to fight? Affirmative. A course shall be constructed for this purpose, though which you must attempt to fight your way. Your suitability will be confirmed upon reaching the Deltascape test world beyond. Please note, however, that only entities with existential authoritative may interact with objects in the rift. Before you may engage in combat, said authorization must be temporarily transferred to you.
It might, Darth. There's a possibility of such. Ha! An invitation from Omega itself. Not even I could have seen this. We are accepting, of course. It's preferably to some erasure, as I'm sure you'll all agree. Alpha, was it? My colleagues in the are minded to participate in Megal's experiment. Will you transfer your authorization to us?
Existential authorization transferred. Subject ready to engage. Please begin at your own convenience and proceed as directed.
No telling what awaits. Stay sharp. So, where do we go exactly? What hell, but there was a path. I think the floor moves. Aha! Let the fun begin. Is that one of the monitors? Is that from the earlier ones? Take lead, Alina. We'll follow. What's this cube now? What's I got about to find out? Not good, but they think themselves some kind of barrier. Oh, barriers are my specialty. I'll have this down for you before you know it. This is my kind of battle.
Chief, someone's hammering with a cube.
Changes as the lunch bomb.
And I also one of that.
Let's see the creature back. Wait, keep at the barrier. Thanks, watch us back. Another one! Says I'll continue spawning as long as the monitor is active. Ah! It's out of commission! The triggers reverse the barrier's energy current! Well done, Wedge! At least just the enemy! Not bad.
Chief, take yours while the turn.
Some kind of teleporter?
That's what you're going through.
I'll give it a try. Hey, wait! Someone's Ziga! Come on, let's follow! I wonder what waits. So, guys, I may have gone to space, showing off a little too much, and now Frieza's coming to Earth! Well, the only time I've gone to space is when I was fighting Thornton. Thanks for the help, Midgard Summer. Trying to impress a bunch of medieval carrots hard ships. Well, it helps that there is an ancient civilization that was much more technologically advanced, and the Garleans themselves are also quite a techno people. So there is actual examples of it in the modern day for people to get behind. So like, yeah, we might be medieval in Eorzea for the most part. I kind of feels better to say Eorzea is Renaissance than medieval.
There is guns after all. Oh, hello! No meteor! Great work, you two. Relina, Neil, just a little longer. That's a Grull. The Delta Escape, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think is waiting for us in there? Omega said it's a group subject by dimension. If the creatures we thought were in the merely into dared to separate the wheat from the chaff, it would seem certain that sphere challenges away inside the egg like great objects. Our fellow test objects most like. I am not certain what to make of that castle. Could it be somehow be connected to the subjects? Quack! Alpha! But hold on, woman. Shouldn't either one of us be translucent? Subjects confirmed to have arrived at the Delta Escape. Analysis complete. Congratulations. You are approved of participation. Your strength places you in the self-same tier as Alpha. The feeblest and farthest removed from myself. Nevertheless, you are now fully fledged test subjects. Welcome, weakest of challengers. As corporeal life forms, you not undergo development with the test world. Instead, you may use the space freely. Not quite what I would have chosen, but one must make do. Speaking of which, what is that we're supposed to do, exactly? You are to enter the Delta Escape and defeat all test subjects within. Please note, however, that strength in numbers will not be acknowledged. There is a strict limit upon how many entrants may participate in combat. Only a small party may have existential authorization transferred from Alpha. Good luck. So the eggs do contain our fellow test subjects, just as I predicted, eh, Garland? Before we turn our thoughts to the Delta Escape, I suggest we set up a base of operations here. But yeah, there's a lot of magitech in FF14. So when we get fully technological things like this, there's just a frame of reference. It's somewhat cobbled together, but this should suffice as a base of operations. What did you make this from? Do you guys have a subscription to Capital Corp or something? Take heart, old friend. The every step may take seems to raise more questions. We will wade through this mire of mysteries eventually. Of that I have no doubt. Just pieces of junk. Right then, what to do next? We know that Omega's conducted tests to determine the strongest being, but we do not know his ultimate purpose, nor even his extensive whereabouts. Plainly, however, it is within Omega's power to curtail our stray here. Whoever chooses accordingly, we have a little choice but to receive his burden and defeat the Teslas from Delta Escape. But Alpha here seems keen, though it may be best if you left the find to others. That is, of course, assuming others are willing. What say you? This promises to be a most entertaining foray. I would not dream of missing any part of it. You may rely on me to provide you with this commendable foresight. I took the full liberty of borrowing the various monitors that were lying around, and shall extract all the information I can from them. Quack quack! 'Tis a pity none of us speak Chocobo. As I recall, though, we are supposed to have Alpha transfers authorization to us prior engaging in combat. In which case, Rolina, you need to accompany him into the Delta Escape. See to your preparation to proceed whenever you're ready. I can see him being a mutant. All that jumping and fighting and fighting really took it out of me. What I need now is a steamy hot cup of tea. Nothing makes a better brew than the Mark 14 Thermocoil Boil Master. Coming soon to a Garland Ironworks brewer vendor near you. Sorry. Yes, it made me do it. They buried the kettle! Quack! Okay, so a chunk of these I don't actually remember. As a heads up. Hey DG, hope you had a good holiday. Hey man, that's no bad. I am using a white mage priv, so shouldn't be too bad for queues. Though everyone's going to be doing main raids. Anniversary event and all that.
That's a fair thing to have. Like, sure, anything could go better ultimately, but... What's this music? Oh, there's a theme. Nice! That's a connection I wouldn't be able to make, so thanks, Tachi. So much purple! I wonder if it's grape flavored. You have to forgive me, I've been watching a lot of Team 4-Star abridged commentaries. Cube! I wonder if you take all those cubes, you can make a circle. Was in the castle of the portal there is fire stations here? Quite possible. As was already guessed, these raids do relate to different bosses from other Final Fantasies. Also, it's fun in fact, not a fan of all of these egg shapes. You don't consider Omega to be an Eggman? Someone has a master plan. The Jim Carrey and Mike Pollock assaults us on leaving. There's one character in here I can actually see one of them voicing. But we're away from him at the moment. I mean, you could call Mega the Eggman. And I'm running a Brian Dublin does so. Oh, you don't need to introduce me to Brian Drummond. I know Brian Drummond. It was him, Kirby Morrow, and Scott McNeil were the names I was able to recognize. Oh! That's surprising. I didn't actually know he was still going. I knew they brought him in for fake Vegeta. Because that's one of the best in-jokes they could have done for fake Vegeta. Even though Brian is the better Vegeta that's a bit, but hey ho! Okay, no. Brian got Vegeta's personality down much quicker than Sabat did. But Sabat's the right tone. Oh boy, that's a full queue. I mean, Lanny's a great Vegeta too. Not sure who I prefer for Piccolo. Lanny's a good pick. Sabat's a good pick. It's a good pick. So that's 2 Brian Drummond. Oh, Brian Blessed. Gordon's alive! Flash, I love you, but we only have 24 hours to save the Earth! My god, Omega, this place is filthy! Well, this is depressing. So much space dust. Oh, I know. I got my burb yesterday. And the message for Yoshi P was actually really nice. Oh, I might need to hold this off. Which is sad, but I mean, like, oh, I think that's years ago. Yeah, there's 12 of these. And unless it pops soon... Oh, sorry guys, might need to put off Omega. Yep. Okay. This is what I'm going to do. If we hit 15 minutes and it doesn't pop, even with White Mage privilege, That's what I was thinking. Because the event is going, these will pop. I'm just terrible at them. Because the other option I was considering is we do the first part of the Stormblood patch. That won't require a queue for the most part. Which is tempting me. They are. Unfortunately, we did actually finish the Heavensward raids. It's every raid. Well, it's every Alliance raid. So the Crystal Tower is giving them. The Mac is giving them. The English raids are giving them. And the raids that you guys won't be able to do yet are also giving them. Other things giving them is Castor Meridium and the Praetorum. Ultima. Or the Endwalker raids. They deliberately didn't do one that was a quick and easy one to do this time around. Because normally during Tombstone raids events, where is he? Where are you? Greg gives them. This is the first time I've played that Greg doesn't be giving these out. Okay. Going to ask a chat. As unfortunately, I might need to do this on either when the event's not happening, or I might need to book a day off work and do this earlier in the day. I'd recommend you get the orchestrations, DG. Don't listen to them, but get them. Oh my goodness, we gained a TPS! Where? Alright chat, I'm putting it to you guys. Withdraw. I'm just gonna put you down a little bit. Would you guys want to do the patch for Stormblood so they begin it? Get to the midpoint so it's officially done. Or do we do the Invilis raids? It's entirely your choice.
Alright, you're leaning Evilise. Darth Ori, do you have an opinion or preference? What I might do is, Evilise, okay. Let's do it for Evilise. We're literally at the beginning. I can get back up to that in no time. There we go. Return to Evilise. Fresh off the widely proclaimed journey of the performance of the Zodiac Brave story on Garlemald, the airborne theatre trip Prima Vista in sits anchor in Kugane, with a new story to be told. What brings them to these foreign lands? Sit back and let them regale you with a tale of the fabled kingdom of Evilise. Or perhaps you'll understand. Whee! Kiki. Well, I should probably get changed for this one. I am not healing Evilise. Jokes about Ondori and his likes will not be What I might do is get a... Welcome, my lady. There's a young man here who would speak with you. Miss, the adventure has arrived! And there she is, the liberator of Doma and Alamego in the flesh. I am Lina Maruella, correspondent for the Raven. You might recognize me from my expose in the secret lives of the homunculi. Is there a problem? Muya? That would be my sister. People mistake us all the time. Same profession, you see, and we do bear a striking resemblance. Unless I heard she was still assigned to the Botanics Guild in Gridania. Poor thing. But enough small talk. It's not for nothing that I've been standing here since yesterday morning, on the off chance you'd pass by. No, I'm here because... Actually, it's best you heard it from Alma. I am but an observer. Alma! Come! I found her! I need to put the volume back up. Is this the adventurer of whom you spoke? Indeed it is. Please, I beg of you, find my father. You're
His only hope. It's alright, Alma. We're attracting my attention. Might I suggest you get a change of venue? We'll await you before the Prima Vista. The theatre barges berth to the airship landing. Now, what I was going to say is what I'll probably do is I will, might, when I'm on my next holiday or moving in, stream during the Mega Rage during the day when the servers are much more active and there isn't an event going on. So, might be a VOD for both Thori and Darth. A lot of the characters in the series, Alma included here, have we? That doesn't surprise me. This raid was written by the guy who wrote FF12 and Tactics. As I said before, I think it's better we continue this conversation in the privacy of the young lady's barge. It's not that I don't trust anyone here, it's simply I don't trust anyone here. Gate Guard Minago has been instructed to look out for you in future. Speak with him when you wish to agree and admission to the docks. Thank you for coming, Melina. You probably wonder why I summoned you to an airship. And a girl you wouldn't have that. Allow me to explain on the shuttle. You'd have to ask whoever sorcerer your ship he had. The Prima Vista serves as both stage and home to the Majesty Imperial Theatre Company. You can't keep the dirk in your drawers. No one here is a member of the Imperial Army. Nor are there any spies within the troop. At least, no one spies. Ask anyone and they'll be ready to test. The Majestic Imperial Theatre Company are the finest practitioners of the dramatic arts to be found anywhere on the three great continents and beyond. They have admirers throughout the Empire and its territories, and even boast a sizable following in Britannia. Here's my assignment to their story. It's a little known fact, outside of Garlemald at least, that the late Emperor was a devoted patron of the arts, who supported various theatre troupes to the tune of much coin. Indeed, Souls are so enamored by the majestic players that he ordered the construction of this very airship, and this troupe might perform in every corner of the Empire. When his grandson took the throne, however, things changed. Now all theatre troupes domestic and foreign must submit their works for approval of the Central Imperial Board of Censors. His play, if deemed vulgar or inflammatory, is banned and the troupe denied the width of transit. The worst offenders? Well, they're never heard from again. This policy has effectively left playwrights with one of two options. Compromise their creative integrity to curry favour with his radiance, or put down their quills altogether. The Principal of the Majestic, however, chose the third option, to express his disapproval for the new Emperor's policies obliquely, in ostensibly unpolitical works. Pray forgive me for an earlier outburst. I am Alba Basel Lexentel, daughter of the Principal Genus Lexentel. Maybe you have heard of my father's last play, the Zodiac Brave story? On the surface, it's an innocent retelling of a well-known Garlean fairy tale. However, hardly worthy of the censor's attention. But beneath it is something quite different. A fact the censors failed to spot when they approved the manuscript for public performance. The play quickly became a huge success. The common folk loved this fantastic story, while they learned classes appreciate its true message. By the time the Imperial Board of Censors realized their mistake, it was too late. No longer in a position to prohibit the performance outright without admitting fault, the two came at the company's purse strings instead. Before long, noble patrons began to withdraw their support, fearing to be associated with this troupe, and by the end, even they felt compelled to feign ignorance. By bleeding the Majestic of their funding, the censors robbed them of their voice. And none of this has made it any clearer as to why you're here. Right.
Allow me, Lena. Also, aren't we meant to be dealing with a giant bug right now? Didn't think you could just leave me there, did you? I've known Geronimo since we were students at the Magitech Academy. When I heard his daughter was in Kagani looking to enlist the aid of an adventurer, I felt compelled to give her your name. Sorry for now announcing myself sooner, old friend. Geronimo and I were from different worlds, but that only served to fuel our friendship. Many were the nights we would prat on into the wee small hours. Warm flagons of peated ale numbing our minds to others' naive ideologies. Yet no matter where our conversation began, it would inevitably end with him telling me that he was going to challenge the Empire from the inside out. The trip was to be his path into the people's hearts. Even after the Empire forced him his home, Jerry must never give up. Hope that his work might change the world. Earth will never strain against artificial bonds and borders, man-made walls and misguided wars. It is in such times of uncertainty that we must need embrace our calling and take to the skies, so others might do the same. What I'm trying to say, rather poorly I concede, is that not all Garleans are hewn from the same stone. Just as there are those who pledge their lives to the Empire, I would never think to question the authorities of its leaders. There are those like Alma's father and myself whose love for their country does not bind them to its flaws. Still, try selling that sack of sunflower to an old Megan or Doman who has watched his family consumed in the flames of a Magitech Reaper. How many Eorzean adventurers do you think would leap at the opportunity to help an Imperial search for our missing father? In the Garlean territory, no less. But you are different. You have seen enough to know that the line between good and evil is not defined by race, colour, or creed. So what say you? We did just do a lot of Hildebrand. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Now that you understand the nature of the task, perhaps Alma can provide you some insight as to whether we might begin our search. Shortly before my father disappeared, he began work on his next play.
The successor to the Zodiac Brave story. Ah, but I'm getting my head on myself. Please, follow me. Apologies. Though adventures and hardships, young Delta, a boy of common blood, becomes a hero, culminating the birth of the mythical kingdom of Ivilis. But that's where the story ends. There are no records of anything that follows. Was Principal Jaro was simply going to invent something? My father believed that he had discovered evidence of a second hero, one whose efforts were largely unnoticed, without whom Delta would have never risen to his throne. This was the next tale he wanted to tell, the true Zodiac Brave story. A second hero? According to my father's studies, this young man was one of Delita's scholarship friends of confidence. That was until the untimely pastor, Delita's sister, forced him to part ways 2 years ago. Yet the unnamed hero continued to provide aid to his friends, thwarting the machinations of those who would scheme against Delta, thus paving the way to the pauper's rise to region. You must forgive me, but I've never heard anyone make such claims. How exactly did your father come by this information? This is a long story.
One which begins and ends with Euronymous becoming lost in the very legend he sought to lay bare. Even as far back as our academy days, Evilis had Euronymous firmly in his grasp. He flatly refused to believe the story was just a fairy tale. And so, when he was finally driven out of Garlemald, it was only natural that you should choose this of all places as a refuge, was it not, Alma?
That is correct, Master Garland. It has long been father's belief that our ruins of ancient Evilis lie beyond Naxia, buried beneath the sands of the Dalmasca Desert.
Fair Dalmasca.
The kingdom prospered in relative isolation for countless generations, until the Empire came calling. When not touring, my father would organize expeditions to the Damascan Desert to search for proof of Evilis' existence. Sometimes he would bring other back strange artifacts, ancient tomes, and crystals. Crystals unlike any other. My father called them orosite, and claimed they were vital to proving his theories. This is one such crystal. By the 12, it's magnificent!
Evilis legends tell of this crystal bequeathed by the gods to those who would be kings. It is during his quest to gather orosite that young Delta rises to prominence.
I must not. My father would often tell us how orosite spoke to him. At the time, we had assumed he had, for speaking figuratively, that the stone's beauty rose from his muse. But then he began to act strangely. How so?
How long is this cutscene?
Following our arrival in Hingashi, my father spent most of his time cloistered in his chambers poring over his post-past research, and thought he was alone when he could hear a conversation. It's not uncommon my father to recite the lines as he wrote them, but it soon became clear that this was something else. It was as if he was talking to my mother. My mother had passed several winters gone. Might this not be one of the mere loneliness, or perhaps a shade of your flight in the Garlemald? Possibly, but I would not explain the voices which answered him. Alma, who are these people? I told you that I did not require any help finding father, especially from outsiders. So good of you to join us, Ramza. Allow me to introduce... Enough, Master Sid. We may be shunned by the Empire, but we're still Guardians, and we still have our pride. Unlike some, it seems, we require neither the aid nor the pity of foreign rabble. Have you forgotten where you are, brother? It is we who are the foreign rabble. This land and its customs are all but unknown to us. We would be fools to conduct our research without a proven guide. Your sister is right, Ramza. As for my good friend here, you must trust is ill-placed. I will personally vouch for her character. In all the time I have known her, she has never once left anything as sincere as race or creed, colour or judgment. You're lucky to have her. But we would have you, Master Garland. Why will you refuse us? You know why. Until this affair with Omega is resolved, my hands are tied. It pains me to refuse you and your sister, but it pains me far more to leave Yaramo to his fate. I'm sorry. You need not apologize. I let my emotions get the better of me. After what happened at Weapon Street, it may be time to admit we're out of our depth. My brother's last act was met with tragedy in the ruins of the capital city. He may have barely escaped with his life. The Empire turned rebels came into a death trap. You were a fool to set foot there without a proper escort. I realize that now, Master Garland, but at the time I saw an opportunity to rescue your father and I took it. Whatever led you to believe your father was in Damascus' capital? My father's fascination with the infamous legend began with a trip to the Antevilian city, long before the war. Call it premonition, but something tells me that is where he is returned. Now you must excuse me, I need some time to think. Then, Alma, I shall leave you and your brother in Relina's capable hands. She has ever repaid me with trust and with interest. You would do well to grant her yours. Thank you, Master Garland. We will not forgive your kindness. So, an amusing thing, by the way. We have now already done the main reason why this would ever be plot relevant. And sorry about the coffee fit there. My sip of water, a little bit of it went onto the top of my throat, and I was trying to well, I was trying to cough that back up. I think I'm better now. But that was very uncomfortable. At a very bad time with how long that went. Is your standard Metal Gear cutscene at this point? I agree with that, Darth, but those are normally voiced. Yep, that would make sense for Cornerstone. That's a Cornerstone for a lot of actor artist's work. Yeah, that all tracks. You're still Guardians, we still have our pride. Remembers how she posed over fallen mechas. You sure? Master Garland seems to think highly of you. So with little judgment until after Damascus. Damascus is nestled in a far-gone corner of the Empire's outermost territories. I do not foresee any trouble from standing an army, but would suggest committing to memory the locations of each of the barge's exits, just in case. As for the flight itself, the currents above Damascus are as wild as the land below. You may want to hold on. I love their hats. These are good hats. We'll complete our descent to the Robertson in the shuttle. Ramza! I thought I made myself clear, Alma. The capital is simply too dangerous. Father would never forgive me if I was to lose you trying to rescue him. Come, we're wasting time. And thus we have parked our giant fish here. I think this is the one I feel this raid I've done the most. According to my father, Rabbitside was already a thriving city some thousand years ago. But after performing several private excavations beneath the so-called Desert Sapphire, my father came to the conclusion that was not the first settlement to stand here. Then, your father believes that Rabbitside sits atop of the royal city of Leslia, the capital of Nicholas. But that's true. I could change history. We'd be famous. Famous? Are you sure you don't mean rich? Huh. We kind of are like parasites growing fat on the sweat and suffering of others. Bold words for a boy but 16 summers. Oh God, he's younger than Alfie. And what, pray tell, have I done to deserve such spite? I only wish to learn the truth behind the disappearance of the Empire's foremost playwrights. If that should lead to something bigger, well then, I would be the worst reporter in the realm if I did not pursue it. I wish we had Alfie right now. He would probably slap this kid. Yes, we could argue about this all now. Or we can visit the Prima Vista and report to our army of adventurers. That it is time to begin our expedition. I only suggest the latter. You see, as I said before, brother, let them come to us. Should we kill them now? No, the time is not right. When has that stopped us before?
Fool, Do you not see that one? Slayer of gods they call her. Warrior of light.
Heads up, I might not speak too much during this one at the very least. Just to give my body a little bit to recover. Oh, look at that! 5-minute cure. We have all the tanks, we have a third of the DPS, and we have a third of all the healers. This is gonna go quick. Yeah, almost. The only reason why it's probably not popping is because you're getting paid the least for this one. Get 6 for this one, 6 for this one, 6 for this one. But, for all the darkness, these 3 are also the fastest. And the easiest, because everybody knows them. Everybody knows them. We were saying, Mac, you get 10. Dunskate, you get 14. Meanwhile, we're getting 10 for here, 12 for the lighthouse when we get to it, and 14 when we get to the monastery. And then I don't want to show the next ones. Oh, that's unfortunate. We lost a DPS. But seriously, look at these hats. This is the best Guardians have ever looked, and they're the fucking theater airship people. Like, I want this top dyeable so I can get this red. Also true, these are the deserters! These are the deserters in the desert! Where are they deserted to? Pay no attention to a giant PNG that we're using as a matte painting. Right, it's a very nice matte painting. What I do find curious is I don't think they have the third eye. Hold on, Father. Help us on his way. The rabbit's tray. And boom! Right, I'm gonna be quiet for a bit.
They betrayed me! How could they do this? How? Oh, fuck you! Then everyone else got to go! The queue just got super empty! Okay, good. Don't scare me like that. Betrayal betrayed me. No, I've never seen us of the way much again. Xenos would probably point the Yamato at a random city because he was bored. Was this popping regularly right up until I queued for it? If so, that's actually kind of funny. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I got too much wits for the player base. Imagine Zeus would try to commandeer the Yamato, but if he's not like it. I mean, it's quite possible, DG. I can see you kind of having that kind of swagger and dominance. Wait, I got it! The Mumbo! Well, now we know that roughly raids get less populated round about 9:30. Or they're all going to the Crystal Tower. I mean, imagine the people my level are actually going to the raids I'm meant to be doing. Crystal Tower! Crystal Tower! El Mortona! Crystal Tower! Crystal Tower! Oh dear God, guys. I am sorry. Alright, I'll give it till 20 minutes. If not, then I'm calling this and doing something else. Because clearly, Hughes don't want to work today. Because look at that, we have almost a full party right there. We're just missing 2 healers and 6 DPS.
60 FPS, you trip over in the street! It's like we're even after tanks right now. Where is everybody? Oh. One healer and 5 DPS. I bet they saw the CP to 16 tons. Forgot the whole can't skip cutscene singing on a bit of boredom. I mean, no, I'm fairly sure they're over here. Such devastation. It was my intention. Look! Just 3 DPS! We're having to recover a fair amount from one guy not pushing the button. Remind you, it popped at 5 minutes. The only reason I did it was one person. Come on, come on, come on. Or is BC8 PSX mode yet? I didn't expect the queue to pop. No. No, no, no. Come on. Oh. Come on, tank, you beat. Okay, good. DPS. Come on, DPS, don't be insulted. I called you guys common. There's a reason for that. We're everywhere. Thank you.
we're currently drowning, by the way. The irony is not lost on me right now. Oh, that's why I was standing in the bubble. I was using Sonic logic. That one I did not consider. We're attacked by the red comet. It's you.
This is Invalus. Go, Black Knight, go! Go! Fortunately, I don't think he has a chance with this HP point. Oh, there's two! Thanks. Nope. There we go. Wow, I got lucky on that. Both times I'm on the right side.
We're in better position this time. I'm not good at these raids as a heads up. These are the raids I'm at worst at in the entire game. Red healer is still active, so there's no point leaving yet. Oh, they're fucked. They are super fucked. It did look like a healer LB got interrupted there, sadly. Hi Rieri! This is the one I've done the most. This is the one I know the most. You can probably see why I switched to white mage instead of sticking as a red. I've switched to red mage instead of sticking as a white. And this side again! Other side, other side, other side, other side, other side! This is why I'm a res mage! Oh, for God's sake, guys. I have a limit to mana! So, this is my corpse. You're probably wondering how I got here. Well, they got him this time. You think I guess these guys turn all the scrolls from this fight? Ah. Now to the hard boss. Well, nah. I actually do think he's the hardest, one of the harder bosses here. His next dungeon raid that has the worst one. Are we Ramza? So, they're like Sonic the Hedgehog. Because this spot always reminds me of early Sonic games when you go down the water slides.
Man, I wonder what their first clue is. There was another city here at one point. Oh, so we're halfway now. Why do I always get caught on somebody else? One, two, whee! I love the theming of this boss. Come on, guys.
Oh no. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, not that bad. Conveniently placed. That time, asshole. Uh-oh. Whew. Hope chat's alright. They've already started the fight, haven't they?
Who dares disturb the slumber of Argath Thadalphos, rightful king of Ivalice? Descendants of House Beowulf? Then by my sword shall I banish your souls to the deepest hell!
Oh my goodness, they actually waited! Yo, we're playing Rayman from the game Rayman!
It is to be a fight then. I am only too happy to oblige. Before the wolf. I am the truth from which you run. price of your own weakness laid bare. Menace.
Oh, that we're all over the right time.
You will be judged. I am a revelation! You will be judged. Kneel and repent. You are the blood destroyer.
Oh, I'm so screwed. Oh!
This body, it is not my own. Oh gods, what have I done? Save me! Ramza! Save me!
I will commend the Dark Knight. I think the only thing I want from here is this. Vanderbilt Mumble. Come on, orchestrations roll. Alright, we're done. I got 1 calm for all that rezzing I did. Where? Where am I? Father! Ramsa, and the Warrior of Light? Yes, I know of you, but you seem to come to my rescue. Words fail me. A poor playwright in the same... The term your local board is thank you, upon which note, I, Bagaman Bondanter, do humbly thank you, Warrior Light, for delivering me this fine gift. Now, hand over the oversight net, unless you wish to see the dark desert sands turn red. And be quick, Gaijak here does not have the steadiest of hands. That one, she'll bring it to me. Yes, this is the Duma. And to think we had to follow so close to Duma. The Duma Duma. Enough, Buck. We will not have our guests take on so to bed. You would have what you want. The thieving lizards, no one hand him. Of course. Abanga is always true to his words. I will keep this, though. Father! You only yourselves to blame for this. But you mistook the thought you can blame on the gods. Not that they're listening. Get up, fool, we're leaving. We're going to be alright.
can't see that your father's hurts here. Come on, we must get him back to the Prima Vista. Yarmos remains deep in slumber, but his breathing is steady and his fever has subsided. For now, all we can do is wait. I said where to sit. Hope you don't mind. Ramza, can you ever forgive me? And you, Sid. It was never my intention to put you in such trouble. I'm ever in your debt. You would have done the same for me, Jones. Besides, I was really only here who went through all the trouble. If anyone deserves your thanks, it's her. Goddamn right I do. He is right. I ought not to deserve your kindness. I've been benefactory nonetheless. So if I understand correctly, you're saying Oversight does not work to facilitate the possession of a living host with an icon. So it's soon to be the case that you say on the Archbishop. But rather absorbs the host ether, its very soul, and somewhat transform into being before we turn it to the host's body. If that's the case, our Charlie and allies will need to be informed immediately. But I suppose the real question is, did you find what you came looking for? Really? Hiccups? The legend would have us believe that Del Hero, the commoner who would be king, was the sole hero of the Zodiac Brave story. As I have discovered, there was another. Two others, in fact. Siblings whose roles were faded from subsequent retellings of the story. A brother and sister by the names of Ramza and Alma. Then... to prepare this assignment, I pored over every book of published work in the Vizsla legend I could lay my hands on, and nowhere did I find any mention of these siblings. But I did. I uncovered irrefutable evidence that the Delta had a close companion named Ramza, who aided him in his rise to power. This in turn led me to Alma, and that I might never lose sight of the truth. I name my own children of these lost players. I'm sorry I never told you any of this, Sid, but you must believe me. Evilise has ever been a mere pastime of mine, and forever will be my calling, my purpose. My family's purpose. Go on. The world knows me as Yonomus Say Lexingtale, and that's not my stage name. My name is Arizon Durrell. Countless gentlemen's past was my ancestors with the pen derived papers, and I can't reveal the War of Lions. The tale was truly occurred during that troubled era. You are tired, Father. Rest. I will continue. Long ago, an orphan by the name of Arandarai crossed paths with both Ramza and Delta. At Delta's rise to power, Aran found herself in the service of the pauper to become king. Following the War of the Lions, Aran believed the people of Ivlis had a right to know the truth of Ramza's involvement, and set about documenting his deeds. When the church learned of his intent, however, they branded him a heretic and him burned at the stake.
The Riot papers were never published, and then eggs with copies were gathered and sealed away in the church's vaults. The truth about Evilus along with them. What's so damning it could derive the church to do such a thing? The answer to the question can be found in this book. The only surviving transcript of my ancestors' chronicle, copied from an early draft and passed down for untold generations. With this, my father and I plan to reveal the truth and restore honor to my family's name. Forbidden Chronicles, secret family history. No, evidently, Your Honours. But how do you expect me to convince all people of all this when well nigh every soul in the realm believes Evilus to be nothing but a bedtime story? By proving it is anything but. And when people see that Evilus is real, the rest will fall into place. Well, as simple as bringing forth the Chronicle and submitting it for review, we would of course have done so long ago. Alas, it is not. The dry papers you see were written in High Evolution, an ancient tongue long extinct. My father, his father, and his father before him laboured tirelessly to decipher the stone, but from what of other sources made unto fitful progress, or were a phrase there, it wasn't until a recent expedition to Rabbit Street turned up several well-preserved artifacts that we were able to translate a small portion of the papers. Then the diary signed by Bondiga bounty hunters. I must say so. Everything we had learned of the legend was contained in those papers. Now we're back to where we started. Not necessarily. We sell the transcript, as well as a few other translated passages, and of course, my father's impeccable memory. I've come too far to allow such a simple setback to deter me from my purpose. I will show the world the truth that it was the last thing I'd do. There's a massacre on his head. He is a man obsessed, and if he ever has grip on him, will only grow tighter. Father was fortunate enough to escape Rabasan with his life, and already he speaks of continuing his quest. Promise me you'll keep him safe, please. Honestly, for the sake of how I am today, I might stop voicing the cutscenes for this one. If that's alright with you guys. It's just, I'm struggling right now. After what I've seen here, I'm all but convinced that this evil exists, at least in some form. The problem is gathering sufficient evidence to convince the thousands of scholars and historians who have based their careers on this story. It doesn't. None I've ever seen one to shy from a challenge, especially when it means the story of a century. If you're in, Marina, I'm in. If you're not, well, I'm not. I'm still in. Either way, you'll be hearing from me again soon. That I promise you. Yeah, I think, like, it's either I stop streaming or I just let the text go. I'm feeling more in the mood to that. So let's just... Relina, where are you in the world have you been? Did you not receive Alma's summons? Principal Lexington research into the honor site may finally born fruit. You must hurry to Prima Vista before they embark on some grand and perilous adventure without us. So like I'll voice the stuff outside the cutscenes, but these are long And I had a choking fit earlier. I'm not in a place to do long. Don't just stand there, get rid of the thing. You're the liberator. Liberate this vessel of this pest.
So yeah. Right here we have someone who's racist against Mughals. There's a reason I have very little patience for Ramza. My brother can be rather simple-minded when it comes to such matters. Think the oppressive warrior of lion companions, Blank would likely choose the scene of your recent exploits to prove his worth. Meaning Rabbit State, if I'm not mistaken. Pardon my language, but Ramza really is an incurable little prick, is he? Not. How dare he speak to his sister and the Mughal in that manner? I can't decide which is worse. The things he said or the way the principal sat back and let him say it. I suppose it's none of our concern. For now, let's concentrate on the task at hand. Finding that Mughal, perhaps he does have something we all regret. What should I say we start nearby? Pier 2, perhaps? Mughals are prominent players in Infamous Legend. One of the tales mentioned their capacity for flight. Something lost in translation, perhaps. They can fly. Shortly after arriving here, I was presented with a study which questions if consuming large quantities of honey improved upon the brain function. Most were so compelling that I almost felt moved to try. Until that is, I saw the work has been commissioned by one of the Orsa's foremost confessioners. Must be maybe long to return to Charlian. Forgive me. Was there anything else you ought to ask? In some terms, I know from what I've been able to discern, the Orsitis plays an uncanny ability to draw from the will to possess and manipulate the formless ether into corporeal manifestation. The solid form can be maintained for as long as the ether to sustain it. Presumably Euronymous has recently uncovered evidence which occurs to corroborate my suspicion. Orsa is not naturally occurring substance, but one created to serve as a purpose, albeit a purpose I've yet to identify. If we ever do Boja, this is the other reason why this is relevant. Well, not this, Makoto. Come, Minkadu. Hope you guys are enjoying. The Falcon Power tells us that he set out traveling to Blacksmith the way to Yangsha, not Bell's past. And why will that be interesting to us, you ask? Because said pile of iron and steel will seem to be carrying a bag stuffed to the brim with, and I quote, albino bull fur and purple bat wings. What blank? Not that we look like that, Kupo. The quickest road into Dalmasca is via the One River and its western tributaries. If Mount Blanc is to be bound for Rabbit Strait, we must seek passage from the Gullet Stream Basin.
do believe there's some red chocobos. You're never alone on the battlefield. must admit to knowing little Redora to say, save that which Lady Makoto shared with us. We always spend valuable time and resources traveling to a remote place. I must review my notes and see if there's any mention of the abyss. We shall share any findings as soon as we learn not of interest. Yeah. First adventure. How exhilarating. Who invited you? Me, you ask? Well, the tall one over yonder. With the face, Kupo. The northern lies far from civilization. You'll be wise to provide provisions for Trippi and Nangashi. Of course. Behold the lighthouse, as I call it, hell. The lighthouse looks like it's seen better days.
I dare say we have a handful of Imperial Dreadnoughts and 30 years of despair to thank for that. Yes, it does. Right over here. Shivering. Me? My fur is simply standing on it. From all the ambient ether. Yes, ambient ether in here. Can't you feel it? Where in the king's name are you hiding, Cam?
Don't worry, Cap. There's a lot of... They won't hurt you.
This appears to be an adequate view. Climb up and scan the area for signs. Oh gee, could that be him over there? Prince.
Little did this guy know, Rolina has long since learned to have a weapon drawn if she is near someone who might be protecting. You know, guys, I kind of hate to do this, but I think I'm going to call the stream here. Just choking earlier really did kind of throw me off a loop tonight. To make up for it, I'll stream again later in the week. Probably about Thursday. That seems like the best plan. Yeah, I'll stream Thursday to make up for this. In any event, I hope you guys enjoyed what you could from that. I'll send you over to Mecha, who's currently doing some battle tech. D&D will be on Abby's channel this week, all things considered, hopeful. And I will stream again on Thursday, but until then, I am going to bid you all... That was the wrong button, Sam. A good night. I'm going to go rest up for a bit. And until next time... Cheery bye. Oh, cheery, cheery. Cheery bye.